Why is colorblindness so toxic to racial justice? Why is it such a barrier?
There's so many different answers to that question. I think the first and most important question is because of God's creation and how He's designed us. So if we find any value in how our wonderful God displays His glory and beauty, it's in creation. And if we look through creation and the natural order of things is that He's made people of different hues, different hair textures, different languages, then I think that's something that is a reflection of the beautiful mosaic that is God, right? And so I think that's the grand theology of it all, is that we understand the image of God to be that He's created us like this, and all of this is a beautiful reflection of who He is. And to ignore that is not just ignorant, but I also feel like it's a spit in the face of our Creator. So for me to say, I don't see who you are, actually shows not only disrespect to God, but it also shows a little bit of my disingenuousness and also somewhat of my laziness to appreciate you, to know you, to love you for who you are. But also, I think even in that can be a form of supremacy, in a sense of, like, I just want to see you for what I want to see you, right? I don't want to submit myself, or I don't want to humble myself to say, you know what, there's some things about you that are different. I'm not really sure how to reconcile that with my worldview, but help me, right? Help me walk through this thing with me. Then there's just the implicit assimilating or homogeneous mindset that we have in not wanting to see people for color, because it's like, it just makes everything better when we're all assimilated to one particular culture, right? And so if I see you as something that's easily to assimilate into, then that means I know how to deal with you, right? I know all the checks. Well, do you wear your pants on your hips the right way? Do you wear your hair short and tapered the right way? Do you speak with certain colloquials and idioms that I understand? Okay, so if you like, this is how I measure whether or not you're acceptable in my particular culture. Now, the moment you start to deviate from all of that, then now you're making me work, and I don't want to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to have to do that. I have a line in one of my songs that says, "Thank you for inviting me to your melting pot," but I feel like I'm the one that's melting a lot, right? And so this is the tension that we feel. Is like, yeah, there's a melting pot that is called America, but everybody's not melting. There's only a couple people. There's some people who are used to fire the flames of the melting pot. And in a sense, I feel like I'm the coals, right? Because it's like, you're using me to fuel that which is keeping this engine running, but you're not allowing me to partake in the taste of the stew. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of like a quick synopsis of how I feel about colorblindness. I think it's a very toxic, and I think it's a very dangerous perspective, but I do understand why people say it. Like, I understand to some degree the heart of it. Like, they want to sacrifice diversity for the sake of harmony at times. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, and I don't think they do it, and they're doing it intentionally, but that's what it is. You're sacrificing authentic diversity and community for the sake of harmony when you talk about colorblindness.